and we drink them down. If this is one of the most major things that we like to do, it's absorbing TTs into our face. And we could both appreciate the TT amountage that we soak into our mouths. Is that mouthy enough for you? Is that TT? So I met her inside of a coffee shop, and she told me to finger her with my fist.
Finger her with my fist?
And as she said, put that fist into your fingering. That's when I admired her cupcakes that she made with chocolate icing. I couldn't keep that one, man. As I...
You just got Rocky so good.
He scared the shit out of him?
He
has a heart condition!
He just said that. He's like, oh my god, I gotta go take my pills.
He had a fucking heart condition.
Fucking pills have ice. He came out the door just like in a good mood.
And then you were attacked by the
Yeah,
cannibals?
Slipknot just fucking jumped me.
Slipknot just jumped me.
Yeah, right outside the door.
You got grape ape by the fucking Slipknot nerd?
Grape ape. So Rocky, I was just explaining to Billy how we calmly absorb most of the porn that we do, which is either it's fisting or we incorporate maybe porcupines if we could. Anything that is forcefully objective to most people. What do you think of that?
I think you're a sick fuck, and I don't know what you're talking about.
That's exactly the response I wanted from Rocky, and what I wanted to do is let people know that he's not such a sick fuck, but he is a sick fuck, and this is how we get things out.
And I'm supposed to sit here and feel relaxed next to this
You're
fucking
supposed
lunatic.
No, talk calmly. Don't.
That is calmly for me. Hold on.
There you go. Just bring it down a little bit.
Trucker!
Yes, sir.
I need 2 Xanaxes.
I don't have any Xanax.
I'm supposed to talk
I'm
calmly.
going to,
Just talk. No. This is our pre-qualification of how you're supposed to be talking prior to this. You see the low points and you see the high points of what we're supposed to do.
I see a bunch of green waves.
Do you see green waves? Do you have to lean forward, or do we need to bring this back toward you?
Bring it to
What do you
me.
want? Do you bring it to you?
Well, I really don't think I could keep this
Let's
tone
talk
of
about
voice
things
throughout the
like,
whole thing, but I will
I know,
try.
I know, but just let's talk about how you tie your shoes. Do you go left over right or right over left?
Well, first, I take a deep breath because I'm going to bend over and usually I get dizzy. So, and then I bend over. See, there's Slipknot.
So,
And then, I think I go, literally, I go southpaw. I go left over right.
so if you continue the southpaw part of things, do you like to throw left or throw right when you go ahead and pleasure yourself? How do we contain Rocky? Is it left or right-handed?
Well, I could do both, but man, it's been so long. Oh, I want to say start out with left.
It's been so long. What is that, like 24 hours?
I don't know if everybody out there in Radio Land knows this, but I have sex with a partner now.
Oh my God, Rocky! Let's record this. I really wish this was recorded, but we want to make sure. That
Oh, I hit the
oh,
high.
gosh,
I hit the red.
You see the red. This is what I'm hitting up.
Got it.
Okay, so let's talk about Rocky.
It's like my 1980s equalizer.
Hey.
Watch the cool lights.
What we want to do is we want to have this.
Right here, I got it.
No, like almost like this. This is how it best records, but we're gonna keep it low. You see what I'm saying? See how much it's recording, but at the same time, I'm still giving Rocky a bunch of shit. But if I raise my voice, it's not still over
Well, if you
that.
stop talking, I could might check my shit.
What are you doing, nerd? Where'd the nerd
So
go?
look at
I
the green
do.
fucking lines.
Please tell me this is recording.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Fucking A. Where'd fucking
Well,
nerd go?
No, I can't
Oh.
see because he's in front. I don't know my audio because you hogged the whole audio.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you how you sound right now, motherfucker.
Look at the spikes he's got on that bitch. Turn around. See that spike?
Oh yeah, fucking
No.
cackling ass fucking guinea. Okay.
How about me?
No heavy breathing.
Do you have me on this if I can stay at this
Alright.
tone of voice, or do I raise it? Are we still good?
All right, shut the fuck up, and you talk now.
All right. How do we have? If I go high, low, are we good? If I say, "Oh my God, we had this fucking much fun,"
You got good
and
audio
say-
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you got good audio there. All right, Cocky Fagnoni.
How's my hair looking? First of all, and this is how I'm gonna try to talk, but I might get loud. But
That's
this
fine.
is how it is.
You're good. You
Good?
sound good. Yeah.
Alright.
So now we just need fucking nerd.
I love you so-
Nerd.
Slipknot.
Murdoch. No, nerd.
Nerd.
That's wait, we're changing that.
Nerdoc.
We're
Nerdoc.
we are changing that fucking name.
I
Jake.
can't laugh. How's it going? It's
I think
pretty
it's the
good.
way the
It's
fucking
pretty
that
good.
is. I think if we move it.
Where you're not on screen.
No, just
Just to
on
show his
shot.
head, just to show his brain.
I mean, you're getting a fucking literally
Just-
wide angle.
Just show his die hat.
I'm not drinking the Diet Pepsi. Cheers, fuckers.
Cheers, fuckers.
Another bit of love.
Yeah.
Love you guys a little bit.
Oh fuck! You guys are
Mm.
fucking retarded. Jesus Christ.
So whatever.
Um.
Do we have anything that we specifically want to like point fingers at?
No, I like when we decided to do this. Oh, now he's gonna start.
Here,
sounding up.
nerd.
Here comes nerd. Oh my god. Well, so I was.
What?
I bet some of you didn't know Corey Taylor happens to be an MDP member.
Just don't trip over anything that we say.
Yeah.
Am I interrupting your...
You're
You're on
the
this
wrong
side,
way.
nerd.
You're going the wrong way, nerd.
Don't touch nothing.
You can push that camera that way if you want.
No, we got to keep it on Rockstar. If anybody needs to know how his autograph is, just look on his jersey.
Yeah.
His jersey, only his jersey.
Sup there.
Yeah, right.
Sup there.
Oh god
All
damn!
right.
Hey, guys.
I have seen some
Hi.
ugly women before.
I mean-
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
This is the worst crowd beauties we've ever had on the fucking station.
I'm the
right?
proudest of all your beauties.
All right, so adjust that microphone to where you like it, and then you see how we're
The
talking.
Short guy.
We're talking into it. Move the whole stand towards the table, probably first.
That's probably...
There you go. And then just you want to be talking about
Watch your
4-6
natty
inches,
ice.
4-6
Yeah.
inches
4
off of it.
sticks.
Oh, we should probably plug it
You
in.
should really
Son of a
fucking
bitch.
mic
You want to plug it in?
Fire that sound
I
guy.
handed it. I
no.
handed it to you, motherfucker.
No, you didn't.
All right, hold on. Don't do it until I turn that shit down. You'll blow my eardrums out. All right, rock and roll.
Where's the fucking phone? Up here.
Yeah, just run it in. Hey, Rich, a couple rounds. A couple rounds just to keep it
Oh,
from
gotcha.
sliding back. Yeah, once is good.
Yeah, I should know that. I used to be in bands.
Yeah, maybe.
Used to be.
Air bands.
Just a little band
Hey,
called
we've
Slipknot.
had-
Waiting on Rocky,
We
baby.
had some of
what-
the fucking biggest crowds on a fucking stupid air
Big ass crowds, baby.
It was the shit, dude.
What?
Dude, we had a legit airman, dude. Laugh all you will. You rock the shit.
No, I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
I saw you fucking nerds.
Started in Iowa,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Waiting on Rocky started
I
in
still
Iowa.
have Mocan tattooed on my ass.
I know, right?
Did we all get the tattoos that year?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I was the lead singer. You didn't have to do that.
All right, so now we're going to be testing audio again. So let's
Test testicles. One.
Yeah, you're good. Rocky.
How's my hair?
Yeah, I'm pretty good right now.
Yeah, you sound good. All right, now about this far off. That's how far you want to be. Yeah. Just open your mouth and trust me.
All about right
Lean it back towards you if you're not going to lean up the whole time.
Yeah, you can take it towards you wherever you're going to be comfortable.
Probably.
Rock and
I'll
roll.
try to lean up.
Let's blast this rocket ship.
Just
Down
don't,
like so.
just don't play with that shit too much. It's not your dick. All right.
All right. Let's get on it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, wrong Slipknot member.
Is that a shake weight?
That's
No,
slip
Chris
top.
Payne. No, Chris Payne with the fucking nose, the liar. Never mind. I'll tell you another time.
I'm so
One
glad,
of our
I'm,
weirdest
I'll tell you later.
I'm
podcasts.
so glad we
Sauna.
did this. People are just gonna be like,
They're
what
gonna be like,
the
these guys are just a bunch of fags.
fuck? Well, I was gonna call this like fucking MDP Raw, but this is just MDP weird. This is just fucking weird, man.
This is gonna be MDP weird.
This is MDP weird.
He is MVP. This is
What-
MVP.
So what's the weirdest shit you've seen lately? besides
Besides,
Sitting right next to
besides
us.
my longtime homeboy fucking bringing a box of fucking craziness.
yeah, right. He brought his fun room to my house.
Fuck, didn't you just get back from the wastelands? Or
That's actually that was the something that I was gonna bring up. Some of the weird craziness.
The flying dildos.
we haven't recovered.
We haven't recovered, and that's a good point. But like honestly, the weirdest thing I saw, which you and I will talk about for fucking ever, is the one point where we went to go see bands, and we had a chick standing on that dude's back, like
Oh, yeah.
just like healing his back.
Video to come.
Just oh my god,
Yeah.
their music was awesome. Great rock and roll, and just a gimp underneath her heel, like the whole time, just suffering.
Creepy as
just
fuck,
hanging
dude. And
out.
it was real. It was no stage
Yeah,
presence bullshit. This dude, she's putting her boot in.
stayed there
It's
the
fucking
whole
bullshit.
time. The whole time. He stayed
Oh
there the
my
whole
God.
time. That was weird.
Was that the moment that Wes walked away and said it got too weird for Wes Wong?
I don't think it got too weird.
No,
I think
no,
he
no,
got
no.
too into it and had to back away. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
He like walked away.
He didn't
I-
have an invite, so I think he's just
Yeah.
like, I can't get behind the scenes.
yeah,
So,
right.
yeah.
That's free watching.
The other thing was at the same event, which was Wastelands, was where I lost the dice game to the guy with no arms.
Dude. Okay, let's. We got it.
No.
we got to tell.
No arms.
We got to tell this story.
And a midget.
We got to tell this
No.
story.
I lost the dice game to a guy with no arms.
So, the whole Wasteland thing is based off a Mad Max theme, and it's it's a visceral, immersive experience. You're actually, for the time you're there, you are feeling that, right? And there's certain times that it really is like really feels like it, and then other times you see a fucking golf cart go by, right? So you're just like, yeah, whatever, fuck
You
it.
definitely get into it.
But
like,
you
walk into that place.
You definitely
and
get
you
into
feel
it. But like out of all of it, like one of the most instances where I was like, oh my god, we're in the movie or we're in fucking Wastelands or some shit, right? Is so we go into the Mushroom Cloud Lounge. Dead as fuck inside. Nobody's in this place because, well, I mean, they give away like free alcohol and you trade like bottle caps and shit. There's no
Yeah.
money, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool. But anyway, so there's one guy in the back and he's like, "Oh, come on over to the VIP lounge." And he starts talking all ears off, trying to get shit from everybody, and like haggling and doing his little snipey shit. But then when you finally get in, well, Porno's like in there, and I never even get in there when fucking Porno's in there. But I hear him screaming, "Motherfucker! What the fuck? God damn, are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, "Okay, wow, all right, something's getting serious."
How do you lose that shit?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go,
so
please,
Porno's like,
continue.
"I just lost like $20 to a man with no fucking arms." And, and I'm like,
How do you lose the dice
I'm right,
game?
and at first, because like I'm sitting there talking to the VIP guy, door guard, and I'm like, "Fuck you, I don't even care about getting in your little thing." And then after this, I'm like, "All right, I need in, motherfucker. I got to see this." I go in there, and Maria and Rachel's in there, and right when I come in, she's getting ready to gamble. And so what it is it's this dude who's a midget in a chair, can't walk, short
He's
short
not-
person,
he's not
but
a midget,
but listen to
right?
this, no arm on this side, and just a hand right here. And you know what his game is? Dice.
Dice.
Throwing dice against,
God gave him
Into a bowl,
God gives
bro.
everybody a gift.
and I mean, this poor guy's hands look like yours.
Terrible. Like imagine that just here,
All
just
thumbs,
here.
all thumbs,
Just
and it
here.
was right here.
Beautiful hands, that
Your
guy.
arm going
They're
out
gonna
very
be good
far.
enough to
It's
fucking
basically-
whoop the shit out of Schuster. And that wouldn't be the first time I heard Schuster screaming from the back of a tent. So, get that story going. I thought I was going something totally different.
Oh my god, yes. Oh yes. Okay, so the story continues. So you barter with this guy, and he wants real money. He doesn't want to gamble, but he's got food. Like that's what you win is food or money, some shit like that. But Maria's like, well, all I have is bottle caps and exotic I don't know, some shit. But anyway, she finally gets him to play with her. And so he's got an assistant who fucking scoops the shit up in this wooden bowl and puts these bone fucking dice in the dude's little fucking hand. And he goes, and fucking boom, and then you get the number, right? And so, but I'm looking at that scene, and I'm like, I am in the movie fucking Mad Max right now. This is the real fucking shit. I mean, he had greasy face, big fat, like big thick Coke bottle glasses, and like a fucked up leather. I mean, you think this dude looks fucking weird? This guy, fucking Jesus.
Hey, but you gotta let everybody. First of all, what explained it to me the best when you said it, you gotta let everybody know that like you don't pass money back and forth at this place.
No,
It's
No.
everything is literally
bottle caps, barter. You actually
barter.
like we carry like
so
we carried
there's no
old.
money exchange at all. So it's legitimately like the wastelands.
We
like
were
Mad Max
we
shit.
were walking around with Valken fucking airsoft goggles. We were carrying gold bars, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we were like, everybody drinks tonight. You know, like, it was fucking hilarious.
That's it. You basically barter with shit that is something you could be like,
Yeah,
whatever.
We just
I'm
scored.
gonna
I had
take
those
this.
in the garage, and we just scored because everybody needs goggles out there, and no one brings fucking goggles out there. So it was like,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Those
boom.
were gold. Those are
Yeah,
gold bars.
gold bars.
Those were gold bars.
And
Yeah.
you guys had a fucking pretty sweet ride while you're there.
Yeah.
Fucking
Not gonna lie, I'm like, how the fuck did you guys score that? And I was
Dude.
watching it.
I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how I was going to get us into a vehicle. I was going to maybe rent a golf cart or some
You
shit
gotta
like that.
remember how we just thought
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Like, when
yeah.
you and I were out,
Yeah.
and you thought, "Holy
Yeah.
shit!"
Yeah, I was because I think I was running down the list where I was going to bother my brother's razors, but I don't know that he'd be into that right now. A bunch of weird shit going on, and then I was going down the list of everything to him what I was wishing I could do, and then I'm like,
This girl in
well,
the
the
world.
fucking Peter's got one sitting right over
It
the
was
back.
it was the Peter
Yeah.
glow. You were just like,
Right.
"Oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my god."
because I remember I talked to him about this event like 2 years ago, and he was totally in.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's go.
But the fact that you thought about that, we were out like we went to a thrift shop or something, and we were thinking about, hey, let's go see if we can find some more crap for this event.
Yeah,
And you're just like, oh my god,
yeah,
I'm just gonna ask Pete for his bug,
yeah.
see if he'll do it. And Pete was all about it.
Yeah.
He brought it over.
But he did a ton of work on it and got it ready for us, man. It was
He
like
helped with it too?
he's such
He
an
did.
such
He
an
did.
amazing guy. Like I've known that kid
Yes.
forever, and he's been so good.
Yeah.
He's been such a good friend, brother to me. He's my little brother, but goddamn, we take care of each other. There's no doubt about that,
Speaking of which, none of the other members that we met up with knew that we were bringing that.
Yeah, yeah,
It was only like a hometown thing.
yep,
And everybody else that showed up there, and we rolled up late as shit
Mhm.
because the 15 got shut down
yep.
when we were
yep.
driving up there.
Yep.
It should have taken us 3 hours to get there. It actually took us 8.5 hours to get there.
Yep.
The silver
bullshit.
lining behind that is we actually
Another
met up with
reason why
everybody.
California's
We met up with the
retarded.
Turners. We met up with Wes Wong.
Yeah,
We met up with Billy and them. Like we all met up in
Yeah.
one spot and we rolled in as a group.
yeah, it was awesome.
But the fact that we actually made that happen
Yeah,
was fantastic. There was a really shitty go there,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean honestly, the
the guy,
silver
that day
lining-
was incredibly frustrating. Yeah.
incredibly frustrating. It
Yeah.
took us 8 hours to get somewhere where it took us.
I
Or it
burned
should've taken us
I burned a tank of gas, $90, sitting in traffic.
with a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's Murphy's Law, doesn't it? Usually always end up being that one way or another.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Whether either there or back or
yeah.
Something.
That's
Some
all part.
way-
It's all
some
part of the
way shit.
adventure. It's all
Some
part
way
of the fucking
shit.
adventure.
It
Right?
was a great adventure.
Yeah, it was.
Fantastic adventure.
I mean, I'm not even ready for a recap on that fucking event, dude. Give me like 6-9 months. Hopefully, I'll be able to start remembering all the crazy shit we did. Like I just, that one instance I just mentioned about the disabled person that I was not quite so politically correct describing, but it was immersive as fuck.
we
It
did,
was
we
crazy.
did kind
It
of
was
venture
fucking-
off from that, but it
yeah,
was
it was-
honestly.
But you got to remember also the whole time there, if you're not telling someone to fuck off or fuck you, they're mad at you.
Yeah.
You know,
you
that's
have
the
to tell them,
greeting.
Fuck you. Fuck you is your greeting.
Yeah, yeah.
You would strive.
I
with
was
that.
so
You would
happy.
love it.
I was so happy.
So amazing.
I'd be so
It's
happy
so
by the time
amazing.
I'd be like,
Yeah. Right?
So let's move on. Sounds like I missed out real bad.
You did.
Missed out a little bit.
apparently,
It sounds like next year it's on. Next year, year after.
Sometime I'm going back. I don't know when, but we're definitely going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year's the 10. So
Well, first and foremost, the
think about it.
Vegas.
Well,
Yeah.
next year's Vegas. That's the
In
main thing.
February.
Yep.
That's what I'm interested. in.
February's
That's-
coming.
yeah.
February's coming. Do we
Yeah.
want to jump into that?
Yeah, that's
Let's
cool.
jump into
Yeah,
February.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
jump into February and
Yeah.
how much
Look at
how
the
much
damn
we've gotten, how far we've gotten on that, and what we actually have planned for that, which is still in the works.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you're working on.
Hotels, and we were trying to get flight hookups for everybody, but honestly, when you bounce it off of all the websites, you can't compare. You can't. You might as well just get your own flights, unless you're booking a whole fucking plane. That's the only way you're really going to get a deal, right?
Yeah.
You know, but just single individual flights, especially coming from so many different directions, it just does not happen. Yeah. Now we are and have been for a long time trying to get just like order only discounts from airlines, but that just hasn't happened yet. But it's in the works.
Understood.
The hotel. We're shooting for a package deal from the Nugget. We should know something this week. So, and I'm trying to keep, at least I know where I'm going to stay, and I know where I want everybody to meet is Old Vegas down off Fremont, because people can walk around, don't have to get Ubers, don't have to sit in traffic. You can go visit the Strip if you want, but the Strip is chaos now. Like, it's 3-4 hours to get down that thing if
But you gotta like the old school part.
Yeah, and I love, and
Honestly,
I've always,
love
you
the
know,
old school
yeah.
part. Anybody else here not like
Yeah.
the old
Listen,
school?
That's my favorite spot.
And I think I speak for all of us. I think we've all played Vegas out, so
Yeah.
Fremont
Yeah,
is
100%, yeah.
the best deal.
Yeah.
Is for you to walk right there, walk down, see all the craziness, and then walk back, and
we're all
go
going
to sleep in
What's
the
the
we're all- yeah.
show
or
Chicken
whatever.
Good.
Not everybody goes to sleep in a tub.
Saying.
But, yeah.
I mean, come on,
Well,
it's not like
I do that too, so I can't say shit. I can't
We've
talk on that.
literally beat Vegas up.
Oh my god.
Say
Well,
it ain't so. So
we all
much
share
so. I
an
agree with
intermingled soul with Vegas now. There's no doubt about, or lack thereof. I guess is probably the better way to put it.
it's more of the gathering of all of us
Mhm.
than Vegas for
Mhm.
sure.
Honestly, the only reason we came to that conclusion is it was on average the cheapest place for everybody to gather, you know. And we'll have plenty of shit to do. You can do whatever you want, but we just, we organize 1 or 2 things for the MDP while we're there. This is tentatively what we're talking is a meet and greet dinner with everybody Friday night. Saturday day, like afternoon, 2-3 o'clock, we're gonna do the big meet and probably talk until 6 or something, and carry it straight into a dinner.
Right.
And then from there, it's just a wide open party. Anybody, other non-order members, anybody can just come fucking rock and roll.
Yeah,
So,
but on average, it's our first convention. It's our first
Yeah.
meetup, and we have a lot of people to take care of. Like we have a lot of people that are engaged in this, and
Yes.
a lot of people that are going to be there. And honestly, this meet and greet is going to be huge for us.
Yeah.
It's going to be great for people to finally either get to meet everybody they haven't met.
Yeah.
And besides that, it's going to be one of those things where you can actually start to either voice your opinion to everybody else or whatnot.
yeah. Well, that's what that open forum's going to be all about,
yeah.
right?
Open forum is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the fact that we all get to finally just sit down and fire our cannons, so to speak. But I think it's going to be great for all of us to finally get together and realize that this what we are doing as a whole is pirating.
Yeah, and we have a lot of members that have never actually been to any of the big group gatherings, be it motorcycle ride, wasteland, or paintball, whatever we're doing, right? And so this is a perfect opportunity where those people who have never been to that stuff, they've never seen what it's like to actually be in a big group of us at one time, and how fucking stupid, retarded, hectic fun it is.
I mean, honestly, we get a lot of that. We get a lot of us together.
It's almost hard to keep up with everybody.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Fuck.
Well, like Billy said earlier on
Gotta
the
take-
video that he posted on Facebook, is a lot of us have not even met each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all over the world. There's 300 plus of us.
That lasted exactly 0.5 seconds. I said, "Get closer to the mic." He goes, "Okay, yeah, okay, all right, good deal."
Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
Don't have to be afraid. It's not a dick
Anymore.
Never mind.
All right.
I thought this was a sausage party. What happened?
It was. We had an amazing sausage party.
spicy.
Ew.
Sausage. This is sausage party part 2.
More
Back in the
part
closet.
Part two.
No, but it will be cool. Even though I think I literally met everybody in my nightmare, it will be cool to actually,
Physically.
physically meet people face to face and talk to them and gauge their height.
You and me both.
Cool shit. Well, sure. So it's gonna be rad.
Don't worry, you always win first place in ball elasticity.
Goddamn.
That is fucking true fact.
I'm
Right
standing on
there.
my tippy toes.
Batwing engage.
I have a huge cast from standing on
Cover
my tippy toes my
can,
entire life.
cover can.
Can I take this condom off now?
You don't even know what that means.
I want to shine. I want to shine gold.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Just want everybody to
Oh.
see. Oh, sorry.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now, get that gold in your face.
Yep.
All right, so now Rocky can shine.
Okay, now you got to stay a little. It's a little more sensitive. Stay a little off it. Not that far. Not that far. But
Let's move on to something else that we
Yeah.
were just recently at, which is the Bay City Classics.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I had a 2-day turnaround. You had a 3-day turnaround because you had a fuckface fucking show up and you guys
Ruined
had to
my life.
gather everything
Yeah.
up and and shit self and go. I had a 2-day turnaround with LaSoya. We got in the van. We drank a lot, stole some Kubotas and drank and destroyed a lot of people's stuff.
Before we get too far into it, yes, the family, porno, and Mikey D stalemated us and knocked us into getting the semis. So I don't want to get too deep in there, and then you throw a fucking shameless plug. Yeah, it
It
happened.
wasn't a shameless plug. It wasn't a shameless plug. It was just the fact that you guys
I got
were
my
together.
gold out and
Yeah,
stuff.
you didn't actually have to announce that.
Well,
that
I
wasn't
know, 'cause
coming.
I knew.
But I appreciate
We're gonna
it.
fucking put it in somewhere.
It's almost as if they planned it.
Fuck.
Honestly, that was a ridiculously fun event.
Fuck. Because everybody was there.
Everybody was there. Like
was
everybody,
really cool.
everybody back in like our to be a NorCal fucking event.
Yeah.
That to have everybody that we could have there, and for us to just to be together prior to playing and whatnot. Just the family style.
No,
event
it
and
was
the
amazing.
family
It felt exactly
It
like
was-
1998.
And not only did it
Yeah.
pull out like the super OG gangsters, like who was there? Dan Kobe,
Oh.
Bob Long.
Yeah, Long was
fucking
there,
was
man.
out
Yeah.
there
Long was
shooting.
there, yeah.
And then you had the super ones that I haven't seen forever, like Clayton. I haven't seen that fucking
Their
old
names all day.
caveman forever.
Yeah.
Clayton, Jamie was there. Shaner, of course, he's
Yeah.
always around, but it was crazy. Dirk
Yeah, Dirk.
was
Dirk
there.
was there.
And I haven't
Honestly,
seen these guys literally.
I think the great thing about that
Danny
was-
Love. Danny Love
yeah,
will come
Love
out.
was there.
I agree with that. but-
Goddamn Glenn Forrester, the brain,
Yeah.
that fucking helped me out and made me fucking make moves. He was there.
The fact that we had like the Ironman Misfits family,
Just
gunfighters,
everybody.
all these people within this one little campsite
Yeah.
area, that was enough to make you say, remember when this was like ridiculously fun?
Yeah.
That made it ridiculous.
Back when we really hated the fuck out of each other.
But the great thing was
Yeah.
everybody was there just like, hey,
Yeah.
you need some whiskey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
it
God,
was,
yeah.
It was just like, hey, let's booze up and let's go play.
Yeah.
Let's go play. And everybody played so hard. And once it got to that point where it's like semis and finals, it was everybody playing their asses off but having fun.
Yeah.
More whiskey.
Yeah.
More, it was that.
That's how it was.
Old
That's how it
school
was
paintball.
in Iron City.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
That's what it was. That ICC and the BCC are bringing back the things that made
Did
so many people fall in love with.
I almost swear I seen you in the snake in the semis too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
I beat our
That
snake
must have
player
been
there.
fucking
No, I made our.
Must have-
I beat our snake player there. I was like, don't let a 40-year-old
Oh,
beat
that's
you
right.
there.
That was a double up. That was a double up.
That was a double up. I beat her there. I was like, don't let a 40-year-old beat you. Don't let. I told Carla K69. I told her, don't let me beat you there. I'm gonna start from the center of this flag station. Don't let me beat you there. And I beat her there, and I was like, 40-year-old beat you there. I'm going to the 50. Fuck you.
Still got those wheels, baby. Go ahead.
Fuck yeah, go ahead, man. When I got him. Just bruised this bad boy and
Yeah,
my
right.
leg and shit.
Yeah. I haven't been able to walk
I
all
was
week.
gonna do it again after that.
If we didn't have video, I'd drop them. I got some pretty gnarly ones on the front.
Raspberries.
And the side, yeah.
The raspberries are gnarly, but yeah, hey, it was a good time, and like I
No,
said, man,
it always is.
to have
Yeah.
fun with those people that like you
That
grew
you
up
grew
in
up
that shit
with.
with. Like,
Mhm.
it
'Cause
was,
we don't get to really get to do that much.
no.
It's like you go to the event, you do your job, you go to the pits, you play, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you clock out and you haul ass back to the hotel room. There's like no more interaction like it used to be.
Mhm.
It's like you get in, do your shit,
Yeah.
do your job, clock in, clock out, back to the hotel. This is more like we all hung out, fucking telling war stories for days. I mean,
lose track of time. Just
Yeah,
by
it's. I mean, it's.
having
Yeah,
fun.
we did.
it's-
And we did. That's
yeah,
a
'cause,
great
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah, we lost
remember-
our time on that.
I can honestly say this. I don't remember the last time that like the sun went down and it creeped up that fast.
Right.
Yeah.
There, it was
That's
like
a good time.
usually you're like, "Fuck, damn it, let's close this booth down or whatever." There, it was like. You got up, it was dark, and then it got dark, and like, ooh, this day flew by. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
It's
And
dark,
usually
let's
it's not.
start at.
Yeah, usually it's not. Well, then I go to sleep after the sun goes down. But what I'm saying is, like, usually you're fighting to get out of there. This was like
Yeah.
we all hung out all day long.
Pack up and
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah,
and
I was
shit.
so sick of you fuckers. Jesus Christ.
You're always gonna complain.
You're always thinking, oh,
You loved it.
Oh man.
You loved it so much. We
That's
went.
what we
We went to a
do.
team meeting twice.
I know. See, I want to puke every fucking time.
I do want to point out, like, honestly, we had an MDP showing there, which was fantastic. We had an
What
MDP.
isn't there an
Embrace.
showing?
I mean, for this one, but
Or toot our own horns, but it's
this
every
was an
fucking
event
good
for us.
event, we have a good fucking,
yeah,
a good squad of a shitload of people.
of course, this one was good for us. We had a lot of showing there. And same thing with the Wastelands. We had 14 people there from all over the place.
Yeah.
And
That's
people were
pretty good
wondering,
show,
like, how,
yeah.
everybody's like, hey, where are you guys
For a
from?
first time.
And we're like,
place
here,
to-
here, and here. Yeah, a 14-person
That's
showcase.
Well, it's just like, I mean, I don't know that we've put it out to the order yet, but we might as well. So this year is Vegas, like we said in February. That's going to be the MDP gathering.
Yeah.
The year after that is 2020 in Sturgis, South Dakota during the motorcycle rally. But we're not actually going to stay in Sturgis. We're going to stay somewhere in like Deadwood or a
Deadwood.
surrounding outside area where we can get a hotel that also has RV parking for people who want to bring RVs and tent camping if you choose to do that, or you stay in the hotel, and we'll also be able to use the convention portion meeting room of the hotel.
Right.
I found one in Deadwood. I'm working things out with them right now. I've got a year and a half to get it figured out, so we're
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
those are schematics, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
honestly, like
yeah.
we have people that have the dedication to get there. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's I mean, honestly, we have what do we have now? 200 order members, close to 200 order
Close
members,
to 300.
close to 300.
Yeah.
And you have that many people that are like, you know what, I can make it, and there's a lot of people that are like, you know what, I can't make it, and it's not a question of any kind of dedication or whether you could be there. It's just the fact that you just want to experience that.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that there
Yeah.
are people that want to experience that.
Yeah, I've already talked to 2 other couples. I can't think of them right off the top. I know my wife's cousin and her and his wife.
Right.
They're coming to Sturgis now, and they've never been. They're not motorcycle people or anything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're
then-
going to love it.
It's an
Yeah.
They're
adventure.
going to love it.
Yeah.
The simple
Yeah.
fact that a lot of people think that it's, and you and I have discussed this before,
Mhm.
it's not a motorcycle experience.
No.
You don't have to have a fucking motorcycle, man. You can cruise in there in your car, and they're gonna shuttle you in and out of those
Yeah.
places that you want to go see.
Yep. Anybody can rent a 3-wheel Polaris. You on a
Yeah.
regular driver's license, you can go through all the same spots that we go through with the motorcycles, like through Needles Highway and
There's
all that
so
fun
much
shit,
you could
right?
do
Yeah.
out there. It's
So,
amazing. Like
yeah.
you gotta be able to realize that how as much as you can embrace, as in just going to see places. Like, hey, I just want to get out there and I want to go see it. You can get out there and go see it.
check some
And
shit off the list.
That's it. Like, check shit off the list. Like, go see it. Go
Mhm.
feel it.
Yep.
And all you have to do is just want to do it.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, just
It's-
like, as soon as we got done with the Bay City Classic, we took an extra day and a half and went straight over to Frisco and kicked
Yeah.
around Frisco for a day.
Yeah.
Just, hey, fuck it,
We
let's
had
do this.
We had a 2-day turnaround
Yeah.
from Wasteland Weekend,
yeah.
which was very difficult.
Yes.
Trust me, it was very
Yeah,
difficult.
believe me,
Like, I
it's been very strenuous around the house here. Let me tell you. Matter of fact, as soon as we get done with this, we have to go play Pictionary as the trade-off for doing this sit-down. So
for being able to do a podcast.
yeah,
So, like, honestly, but the stuff we did, like, just the simple fact that we had Dana and Candy and the Nunnallys and
Sean Scott.
I don't-
Yeah,
we
we
had
don't-
14
we don't-
people.
yeah,
We had
West
14.
Lawn, yeah.
We had 14 people
Nicola. Yep.
at this place.
Mom.
We
Yeah.
did. Yeah, even fucking mom was there.
Yeah.
But we did.
65 years old,
caps.
riding on the front of a fucking doom buggy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I even taught my mom is just like, wow, you know what? I did all this when I was younger, but now she's doing her thing,
Yeah.
which is awesome. But the fact that we had caps, we had dog tags. We went in there We went in there full force, like
Balls deep.
MDP style.
Yeah.
Like all we did was absorb what everybody was saying. Like this is what we have to do. We went in there with fucking style.
We definitely did not limp in small blind.
Very, very much so. Like
Right.
that is the best way to put it. And the fact that we
Got your booster chair back up?
Yeah, I just want everybody to know.
phone
I got
box on
Billy's
there.
fat clothes on.
There you
A little
go.
bit higher. I ain't no shame.
Because I don't need them anymore because I've been
Ain't too
losing
proud,
weight.
man. Ain't too proud.
He's trying to look taller than me.
Ain't too proud.
But that was like honestly that was
How tall are you, Richie?
5'6"
Oh, he's got you.
on a good day.
It's got me by 3/4 of an inch.
No shit.
It's actually like that, maybe
Well,
a
Short
heavy
Round calls
3/8.
me Midget Murdoch, so 'cause
Short
he's a
round.
little bit taller than me
How
by 1
fucking
inch.
tall is short round?
Short Round is taller than me by 1 inch.
How tall is
He's
short round?
5'7".
Well, he's probably counting some goth like fucking Doc Martens or some shit that he's got on or something.
Although
Oh, which was-
he was
which
wearing
was-
his
which was
platform
pretty
shoes that
badass.
day, so
We seen that Doc Martin store.
They had some
in
dope
San
shit in
Fran.
there, right?
I
Yeah.
didn't even know they were still
love you,
around.
Short Round.
And they had some sick shoes
Oh,
and
fuck.
boots and stuff.
All right, let's move forward. Whoa, what else? What else do we have to announce these fucking
Ah,
people?
Jesus Christ, man.
How about these fucking bottle caps that look like we have our own beer? Do we have our own beer?
No,
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 that was
that's
a-
what. That was our money at Wastelands.
Okay.
So
This was their money for Wasteland. This was their money for Wasteland. It's
Richie,
not going
It was
to
that.
focus,
It was
so
that and dog tags.
you're not going to see it.
you're the person who can read a children's book really well, but I don't want you reading a children's book.
It says not
Just
all
for the laugh, I don't want you to
those
read
Right.
shit
children
anymore.
are lost.
Why is my
Stop making
kid
fun of me,
crying?
damn it.
I
Why is
Come
the
in here
one
for that.
crying right now?
I got. He's pissing me off.
Yes.
He's a teenager and he's
Murdoch, why do you make my kid
I
cry?
don't have to take this, guys.
He's
I'm
driving
going
me
to
nuts.
my room.
I keep trying to look
Read
over here
that.
and see him,
I'm doing
and he
that.
keeps looking with me. So all I see is the back of his head. I'm like, motherfucker, I want to see how weird you look. Fucking sit still.
really fucking weird.
Oh god.
I'll take
see my
credit all day
titties?
for that, dude.
Oh shit. My face hurts.
That would
I
be
can't
weird.
laugh anymore. This isn't right.
That's for later in the sauna.
What did he say?
That's for later.
Matt, you got any
in
more of
the
those
sauna.
pasties for me?
I
That
wore
reminds
the
me.
I did.
What?
I wore the pasty.
I tried
for
to
a
tell you
reason,
this
man.
story earlier, but you
Take that fucking thing off. I'm
This
done.
thing's
I'm
sweaty
done.
as shit, too.
I'm done.
I'm
Okay.
sweating in this shit. too.
Now,
No, you can't.
while I'm,
do
We
it.
made him.
while
We
I'm
made
doing
him wear
this,
a shirt.
I can't look at it anymore. I can't do it. I can't look
I'm
at this
not
anymore.
fucking hearing this thing either. Anyway, there's no ear hole.
No wonder you're so fucking loud.
What?
Yeah, motherfucker.
So, back in the olden days,
Oh,
there's my face.
Oh my god, you gotta. She looked like
Put
a
it back
wet
on. Put it back on.
sponge.
Put it back on. Put it back on.
So,
it's not any better.
Thank
You
you.
did not get any better.
so back in the olden days,
The reveal was horrible.
I dressed up. You can tell I
Oh, we
dressed up.
should
fucking
we should have done it
right?
Scooby Doo style. It was the old innkeeper.
Speaking of bloody nipples,
It's short. This one.
where are we going with this one?
Short.
So, speaking of bloody nipples,
Oh god.
Oh, terrible.
Okay.
many, many moons ago, I dressed up as the Mudvayne singer Chad. You may have, okay, Chad, Chud, Cud, whatever his name was back then. He had blood all over his face. He had a bullet hole right here in the top of his forehead. He had like clown makeup going on, and it was just a bloody mess, right? Lovely, lovely. Now, the shirt he was wearing was a wife beater, which was a soaked in blood.
Oh, itch.
So me,
Let's get the cliff notes on this one.
so okay, we got a soaked in blood wife beater, which is a shirt. Many of you know.
Oh dear Jesus.
And we got
You
oversized.
tell stories like Jessica.
You're
Oh
right.
my God. No, it's not good.
Richard is very good at costumes.
We got
AMC.
oversized overalls. Next. So, here's the deal. I wore this to a concert to go see Mudvayne.
People were asking
since
for your
the
autograph.
way that I did this to make the bloody shirt was, what I did was I took a bucket
Menstruation.
and I put menstruation. No, gross. I took the stage blood and mixed it with water, and I soaked it in there. Great, cool. Now I got a fucking red shirt. Well, during that night, I didn't think about this part, but the shirt had started getting stiff. So every time I moved around, on my nipples, both my nipples are pierced. So this is not a good thing.
Oh, that's hot.
So, but yeah, by the end of the night, there was real blood coming out of my fucking nipples everywhere. And it was not very sexy. But now I'm sexy again. Sorry. That was it.
So you got nipple rash.
I got nipple rash. No, I got bloody nipples.
This is why.
And see, this is why.
These people are all real. This is not made up.
No.
These people are all real.
This is why I sponsored this guy.
And that's not even one of my crazy stories.
Oh, dear Jesus. he could do drunk.
No.
He could do drunk uncle so good.
Oh yeah.
If you did drunk uncle from fucking
hey,
7
no.
Pretty soon we're going to be
And now
doing
you pulled it
drunk
off. Just
history
come back.
MDP.
Yeah, I would love it.
oh,
Drunk
MDP.
MDP stories. They're all shit faced.
Oh my god.
So we had a lot of talk. We got a lot of the three of us, but we heard nothing from Rob.
From me?
Yeah, from you.
Have you had any bloody nipple experiences?
I had a lot of nipple rash growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear about it.
Well,
No, let's hear about something else.
He
I'm
used,
joking,
mostly
I'm
from
joking, I'm
surfboard wax and paddling out.
he used to have sex.
I've had
He
that
used to have
with
sex with stingrays, and if you take their skin the wrong way, it's like a cat's tongue, right?
One way smooth, one way
That's
rough.
why they called
Gotcha.
you Cat Tongue
Gotcha.
Rock.
I'll remember that for the future.
And they're bottom dwellers.
That's why
so
they
you
call
get
them
from the
Cat
front,
Tongue
you
Rock.
get
Yeah.
go. But we, you know what we didn't? You know what we didn't really cover is,
Cat Tongue Rock.
World Cup.
Oh yeah, we got Cup right around the corner.
Trucker got sucked back into the vortex, and
World Cup?
Yeah, he will be manning the booth for dive.
I'll be building the booth for Di.
Oh, Mike, soccer's over. What the fuck are you talking
And-
about?
Well, what I mean
Paintball World
manning,
Cup.
I meant like
I'm
just
not exactly
giving
paintball.
orders. Oh no, I'm not working.
Yeah, he's not going.
No, I'm not going.
I'm the only one going. How's that shit?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay? You gonna be all right?
We're doing a big hot shot job, so
I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
You're not coming at all.
I might be there Saturday or Sunday.
You're not gonna come to the push booth, which is the best booth out there.
Well, I might, but like
Where you're allowed to have fun.
well,
the
last
push
year
booth.
it took you fucking like 8 days to build the booth, and the World
Last
Cup
year?
was it last year or the year before?
This was the year before.
Oh.
Fucking senior memory. Remember when you were
I've
like
never
coming to
been-
us saying I need booze?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
because you're
last
still
year.
building your booth.
No,
Is he
that was
keeping his
2
clothes
years
on
ago.
video? What do we got going on?
I don't know.
All
I don't know. I don't know. Do you not remember?
Oh,
Is
yes.
your memory that bad?
Hi, baby.
Yes, it is.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Now I
Yes.
remember. Yeah, last year you were
baby.
back
Oh,
up
I got you
on
off.
the field.
Yeah. Where were you?
I forgot.
Yeah, you were with us most of the time. No, it's cool. You don't want anybody else to see this.
Oh, that's right. I was at your booth.
That's
You mean
Oh,
like on the
Captain
internet?
Dogs.
Isn't that the year I dropped your bike?
Yes.
Yes. So mad.
Now I know
You
I
were
was to
so
forget
mad.
it. Now I know I was
First
You
to
were
forget it.
so
The
mad.
first day I had it, and it would have been mad, but you broke the license plate cover off. And what was I going to ride with the license plate off?
He's got one of those janky
Yeah, I
things
got
that
one.
hangs your license plate off the side of the swing arm.
Janky things.
Janky thing.
Don't get crazy in the wet grass. Yeah, it was my fault.
The
It's
bike's so
janky.
powerful.
I know it's so powerful. You gotta spin it around.
And you know that racing slick on the fucking back.
Hey,
Yeah, those racing slicks on those girly sportsters.
oh, come on.
You know.
Hey,
you
he
know
has
how
a
they are
bike.
now.
Hey,
He has a bike.
He-
At least
that-
he has
he-
one. I don't.
he
even
makes
have
that he makes that bike look full grown.
I do. I look full size.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would totally.
Power to weight ratio. It's got balls.
No, it does good. It does good.
Yes.
That's
no,
the-
you are
Put it
exactly.
this
right.
way.
That
I'm gonna take
it this
your
way.
condom off.
What he's
that
got is the biggest bike I would get.
Please be there for that.
that bike would.
I got this.
Put that block down so I can reach the fucking floor. Damn it, son of a bitch.
No, no, no.
But it'd be funny. I got this.
You know his bike would do amazing in wastelands.
Oh yeah.
It's wasty. It's wasty as fuck.
Sedio Pedal Homes.
Just gotta put some, just do some custom stuff on it.
Yeah. You've done some custom stuff on it. That swing arm alone rolls right through the wasteland gate, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Got a lot of welding on it, do we?
No.
They got...
Well, yeah.
I work for Hot Shots now.
They got...
Keep the parts on.
He's got a lot of...
86 all the bolts.
It works better than glue.
And just and
Oh!
nuts and just welded everything.
Yeah.
Welds don't rattle.
That thing is
Welds don't
cordless drill assembled. Fucking 100%. All cordless
All right, back to the World Cup.
cordless drill
Hey,
fabrication.
hey,
Some kind of beer.
Hey, let's bustle up and go back.
So,
Back to World Cup.
Yeah.
well, you guys are gonna be there. Push is gonna be there.
Push is definitely going to be there. We have some shit to debut, man.
Are you gonna be there, or are you sending crumbs to do your job?
Actually, I just got a call Wednesday, so it's going to be really difficult if I know if I'm going to be there or not. And by Wednesday, I mean I got a call for a job that might keep me from going.
From my reference,
So you're in the same boat as me.
Yeah, yeah.
real life gets in the way.
We're going.
Yeah,
We're going.
real life gets real life gets in the way, but of course I'd love to be there.
We
with my-
gave ourselves away free for too many years.
No,
Yeah.
We're going
honestly,
where the money's at.
honestly,
I'll say it.
if
Rocky
I-
Cagnoni endorsed.
No, if I can tell them, hey, guess what? I have something to do prior to this, and they're okay
That's
with
gonna
it.
feed our families better.
No, if I tell them, hey, I got something to do, and they're okay, yeah, we can use that. I'm gonna go because simply it's this is family, man.
Mhm.
Like this is family. Like work outside of this is not family. Things I want to do which make me happy is gonna be that. I will do
Absolutely.
fucking push all day fucking long because that's family.
Yeah.
That's family. I will break my fucking back for this, and we have all done so.
Mhm.
We have all done so. We fucking broke our asses for this,
Mhm.
and I will do it 100 times over. Because that's honestly, these motherfuckers can give a shit if I was there or not.
Mhm.
But there's people that will give a shit if I was there or not. So
Yeah.
that's what I'll do. If they let me do it, if they say no, that's different. Then I have fucking bills to pay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they're like, okay, yeah, that's perfect for us, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Gotta wait till you get to that hole to see how it plays.
Damn
Yeah.
right. Damn right. When I get there, yeah. But it is, and you guys both know, like we have broke fucking back, and we
Yeah.
have fucking
Yeah.
crumbled fucking mountains to do our shit.
Yep.
You know, and I will fucking, I will do anything for family.
Rocky sold
That's
his kidney just to get to fucking Sacramento.
fucking pretty much. You know, you know.
And kidney equals 3 jerseys.
But that's a shit
Jerseys
we do.
must be
Like honestly,
expensive.
like that's a shit we have fucking done. That's a shit we've done, and I don't.
Speaking
I don't
of-
get tired of it.
I'm starting the offers on this one at
Hey,
$600. The bidding will start
Just to
tomorrow
get 'em
morning,
home.
7 a.m.
Just to get him home. I just to get 'em home, bro. But that, like, honestly, man.
A lot of that I might ask for it back.
Yeah, fuck you. I know how you roll.
You-
You eat a
I
dick.
need his back, bro.
I'm not your safety
Don't ask
deposit
for your
box,
shit back.
motherfucker.
You're not even trying to sell this. People can't see it. Sell that.
What's that?
The tattooed
What, my guy?
No, the fucking goddamn patch box, bro.
Oh,
That's
I
worth
thought you
more
meant
than
that.
your fucking
Yeah, that's
jersey.
what I thought.
Sorry to speak.
I don't wanna
No.
lose it.
No,
Nobody
you're in
will
danger
like
zone.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's actual pig's blood and guts
Yeah.
all over that too. So yeah, that'll probably give you
I'm
typhoid.
sorry, but that shadow box is worth
Sorry.
more than anything.
Yeah.
Hands
Oh,
down.
absolutely.
It's too
But I
dangerous
don't
to
have
get the
one.
Rocky doll.
But no, that's
Rocky Troll.
what I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of
Dangerous.
people realize that. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people realize like your sacrifice, what you do for Rock Easy, what you do for MDP, what
Yeah.
I've done for MDP, and what I've done for Push. Regardless, just myself and in general, what Rich has done.
Yeah.
Well,
The sacrifices we make. Please, just give me a second.
Yeah.
So the sacrifices we make and the amount of time and energy we put into this, and this is just a podcast.
Yeah.
I could be doing something else. A lot of people don't realize, like, we meet up. Yeah, it might be fun, and the
Mhm.
only reason why it's fun is because we love each other. We're family, and we make that stuff happen, and we try to. And we try to distribute this because we love the fact that people can view us as family.
I think a big part of what our bond comes from, and I think it's very similar to a lot of other genres or whatever, but we've all had to embrace the suck together. You know, we've all set up these booths and done all this work before you got to play. Then you had to work
decades,
and then had to work for
like,
decades. Yeah, and had to work while you were trying to play and focus on your game and still get all this bullshit done. And that wears you the fuck out. I mean, it keeps your stress level up high. And
but be a happy person while you're doing it.
Yeah,
that's why we do it. God knows we don't do it for the money.
But yeah,
we don't.
But yeah,
it's for sure. I'm not going to trail you.
Sometimes you know you're
because we all get to meet up,
cleaning up in a hurricane in Galveston, Texas, or fucking you know Mardi Gras, you know, or fucking World Cup 2004 or 5 when the fucking hurricane
we have
came
older
in,
members working in the storm right now. We have people that are in the storm right now. We have a lot of people that are just.
But once you do that kind of embrace the suck together and you make it fun, we always made it fun, right? You know, no matter how shitty it was.
Embrace the suck, man.
And now look,
done a lot of that.
Here we are, right? You know,
you got to gauge it because. Yes, a lot of stuff we bitch and it sucks so bad.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta put it back on the gauge and go, that did suck bad, but it wasn't that bad because I was hanging out with all my buddies doing it.
Yeah.
So you gotta re-gauge it sometimes. Even though it's so shitty and like a good example, you said Galveston.
Oh dude.
Where we're out there like 3 a.m. pumping the fields.
Yeah.
It was fucking the worst.
Yeah, horrible.
I wanted to put a bullet in my head, but then I looked around and
you were there with your boys.
I'm like,
you were there with your boys. I wasn't there, but that's when you're there with your boys.
I got home from that and went and got myself a $1,700 fucking walking pneumonia hospital bill fucking from that event.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
You were pumping water out of the fields?
Yeah, I mean, completely covered in freezing rain in mud all the way up to your fucking knees, and we're trying to pump water out the fields and build the fields back up. Yeah,
not even like organic mud. It just
it
was like
it's shit you don't want to be in.
No,
it was actually shit.
We're in the same boat.
Well, yeah, all the sewer backs up when that shit happens. So you know, fucking
So what do you get?
It was not nice.
But that's the shit. Like we have battled through that several times. We've been
decades,
decades, and we've done
lifetimes,
it
lifetimes.
and
That's no exaggeration.
Over again, and over again.
Not be.
So how do you not like? It's not that like how do you not like get friends like that? It's a simple fact that we can actually continue to do this and have times like this where we can meet up. We can have stupid fucking sausages and shit.
That's why our crew MDP is magical because it's
and that's it.
We're all the same people, and we just said, "Hey, why don't we just fucking get it done?
Make it work, right?
Make a fucking circus. This is
is
Barnum and Bailey, baby.
Oh Jesus!
This is Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah.
This is Barnum and Bailey, baby. 100%.
Yeah, everybody's the same.
Like seriously.
I'm the biggest circuit clown here. And I'm okay with that.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
You're up there. But
Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting across from crazy fucking Rocky. My bad. I forgot one.
Hold on.
All right, bring the level down. You're blowing my hair
down for a minute. So I've known Rich since I was a little fucking kid. I've known him for a long time, and I brought him in here. I hadn't seen him for a long time, and I brought him into the order. And I want a lot of fucking talk from you. I want you to realize. Actually, you've already realized it. What I want you to do is vocalize what I've brought to you and how I brought it to you. I want to make sure that this is what people need to fucking listen to.
What have you done for me with MDP?
No. What have you done with MDP?
What have I done?
Yeah.
What have you done for yourself with MDP is probably it. But you know,
that's fucking.
I'll be absolutely honest. Lately, I haven't done enough. Put it that way.
Yeah, no. From start to finish.
To this point, from start to now, my life has changed a lot. Since we first talked that one day that you came over and hung out, and I asked you what was that on your
my mug, yeah.
The juggy.
Juggy.
I was trying to think of the name. The juggy. It was on juggy. Said MDP, and it had all this stuff, and I was like, "What is that?" And you started explaining. That I thought it was a motorcycle club, obviously, because I know you ride motorcycles and your background, your dad is a motorcycle guy.
He's riding loosely too, please.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing too.
Still
I mean,
like,
at the same time, I've always loved motorcycles. I've always wanted them. I've had a dirt bike and that's it. And
you keep threatening.
I still want, a real bike. But that has nothing to do with what we're talking. It does have a lot to do with it, but.
Just get into it, bro.
Yeah, see, fucking damn it. Okay.
Don't cry. No
Just
crying.
get into it.
Don't cry. crying.
I know what he's saying.
So-
Just get into it.
I know
Just get into it.
So when
Yeah.
he told me that I could be a part of an organization that people that like to do not only one thing that I like, but many, and then more that I don't even know that I like yet, it really intrigued me, and it made me happy that there's something else out there that can move me in not only a positive direction, but it can help me help other people. At the time that you came over, I was in the state that I was like, I want to start helping other people somehow. I just don't know how. And I was like, well, of course, I don't want anyone to be homeless. I don't want anyone to be hungry, of course. But how do you go about that? There's so many people out there that need help in so many different ways. And just turns out that MDP not only can do a lot of those things, if not all and more, but it does. And I didn't even realize that until, I don't know, I don't even know how far in I realized it, but I've been a part of this group for, what, two years, I think, maybe 3 years, something like that. 2 years. I shouldn't. My birthday.
It's all right, brother. It's all right.
It's May 26th, 2016.
There you
You
go.
make a
Good boy.
good point where you said you don't realize when it, because I literally
It
told
just
Chuck the other
happened.
day, I'm like, dude, I never really looked back, but in the last 2 years, I became so much of a better person.
Yeah.
Like I've learned to deal with stuff
Yes.
better, calm on stuff, and just all around. I mean, more helping out here and
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
and you don't realize, but it's a transformation, and you, because you're around with everybody else, you don't realize it. You're
Right.
actually improving.
Yes.
And this, and you just think, oh, I'm the same crazy fuck.
Yeah.
That's
But-
what I thought the whole time
and
until
then you look back and go, hey, you know what?
shit's changing.
I've done
in
a
a
lot
good
more.
way.
Yeah, I did a lot more, and it's, we were just talking about it.
Mhm.
If you do something you love with a bunch of people that you surround yourself with that love the same thing and are positive, like crazy shit can happen and you don't even realize it.
Crazy good
And
shit. That's
I
the
know
best
that's
part about
deep
it.
thinking for me, but it's
It is,
I-
but it's,
did I not
it's
literally
simple
go,
enough
"Yeah,
to
this
where
morning."
Yes,
it's
we
not
just
that
had that
deep,
talk.
and
Yeah.
it's super
In the
deep,
pool.
but it's like you can
But
understand.
then-
I was
and
like,
honestly,
man, I
like,
feel-
Yeah.
we've known each other for a long time. We've hung around for a long time. I haven't seen
don't get us don't get us wrong. We've all been
I
great
haven't
people,
seen Rich for a
but
long
we
time.
have
Yeah.
it just it's
I haven't seen Rich for a long time.
There's an
And-
intangible to it,
yeah,
for sure.
Yes.
Exactly, and the growth that I've seen from him alone, and what he's done for us for our people. This is why I want people to hear
Yeah,
this.
all the leather works
Because-
he does. He's the president
Yeah.
of the LA crew. He does a lot. Richie's, he's involved in this thing and he's embraced it, and I love him for it. And he's a good man. I'm so
Yeah.
happy to have him part of this fucking thing.
And that is exactly why I wanted to bring him, because I knew he was.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, but I've known Rich since we were little fucking shit.
It's the best place for the shit to come from,
and
I mean,
that's it.
it comes from
Yeah.
everywhere. That's
Yeah.
the beautiful
And we
thing
just
about
brought
it,
in other people. We brought Daniel Lee and his wife,
yeah.
and I've known them just as long as I've known him. Like, dude, it's crazy
We
to
all
know
went
these
to the same
people.
schools and everything,
Crazy. Like, I played fucking Little League, and him and I used to throw rocks at fucking people and shit. Like,
Stupid
it's
shit,
just
yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of funny, this goes right in, but we without Facebook, we would not be nearly where we are. We'd probably have to work a lot harder at it,
No,
making
very
phone
helpful.
calls and shit
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
Very
right?
helpful.
But like I had a memory come up today, pictures from when we went up to Dead Legends 2 years ago, the same field we were just at last weekend, right? And just when we stopped and solving and all that bullshit, just fucking around, right? And I'm like,
2 years.
how the fuck?
2 years
How
already.
the fuck
Flies
did we get
by.
away with having the fucking fun meter pegged 24/7? I don't know how we're getting away with it, motherfucker, but it's working out.
That
Jesus
is
Christ, right?
actually that's a fantastic point.
Professional.
Fuck,
you know,
dude.
Because you're a professional.
Fuck, I don't know how we do it, but we do not slow the
We
fuck down.
we didn't have problems like finding time for podcasts. We didn't have time for that. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, we're just like, oh, let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill, I'm coming over.
Yeah,
And you're like, hey, dude, do you have time tomorrow? And I'm like, maybe.
yeah.
Now it's getting so full of time, and it's not just work. It's the fact that we just want to make everybody so fucking MDP.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that's
the
it.
best
Yeah, we
part
want to
about
share,
it.
you want to
We
share the
just want-
message. Got to,
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I got
Good
so
times.
I got so many things I could say, but we're at 57 minutes, and I know what we're gonna be dealing
Fuck
with.
you guys,
Yeah.
get out of here.
I know
One of those.
exactly
Ladies
what's
are
going
waiting
on.
I gotta
because they
pack.
want to play
I'm going back to
Pictionary.
Florida.
Yeah, we're
We gotta
shipping
play.
right.
We
gotta
Yeah,
play
This
Pictionary.
faggot's got to pack.
yeah.
I'll have to get on a different
Hey,
mask
Billy, what
for
do you gotta do?
Pictionary.
Huh?
What do you got to do?
He's got to help me pack because he wants me out.
How about you guys just get the fuck out of here?
We're going to Pandas Field next weekend. We'll see each
Oh,
other again.
crap.
Fucking next
You guys
goddamn
didn't
weekend,
even
right?
mention
Ohio.
You guys are going to
Jesus.
Ohio.
Ohio.
You gotta get
I'm
in there.
fired.
Yeah. So we're going out to
Level Up.
Level Up Sports, October 21st, big game. That's in Grove City, Ohio. Gonna be a good time. We actually 2 years ago we helped build and open that fucking field, and now
Yeah.
he's killing it. And so we got
And that's a perfect example. We went out there 2 years ago, worked, and still had the best time.
Yeah,
And we worked like literally like,
Like
12,
dogs.
12, 13 hour
14,
days.
16-hour days.
Shit,
Yeah.
As a slave
That's how you know
driver.
you're with
Yeah.
the right
Anyway,
people.
but we still had like.
I ain't doing
Yeah.
shit this time, Pando.
No.
You can suck my dick.
No.
I ain't doing
Hey,
shit.
go fucking
Hey,
go
but
fucking enjoy
we
it.
we will have MDP and Rock Easy Gear
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
If you're in the area or whatever, just swing on down.
We got all kinds of cool
We
shit.
got-
I
I don't
saw
know
a
how many
table of
people
it here
are-
today.
oh,
Wait,
yeah.
It's good.
but the shitty part is we don't have a
appreciate it.
whole like showcase for what's coming up except for World Cup, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
After World Cup, we might have some
Well,
local
we gotta
shit.
keep them. You gotta keep them teasing.
We got
Yeah,
all
but
kinds,
it's
you know.
gonna-
We
yeah.
like. I'm currently talking to CPX to get their schedule because we like to pump that stuff up. So we got
Fuck yeah.
we'll have that up. CPX has got 2 events over on the East Coast early in the year, like March and April back to back. Like I think one's Bones and Ashes, the other one's Dreaded. It moved from Florida, so I'm gonna try and make Dreaded. I don't know if I'll make both, but that'll be a good time.
I'm squishing your head.
But we'll do more on that shit when we know more. And
Awesome.
all right,
That.
good talk, guys. I
Good
love you,
talk.
fucking nerds.
Hey,
You have no
so
idea.
Fucking nerds.
one more thing. If anyone hasn't noticed yet, Billy is turning into Hunter S. Thompson. He is now Hunter Gonzo S. Thompson. And I want you
What-
to know that
what
it's
am I here-
backcountry up in this motherfucker right now.
one of my heroes. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
Whole reason why we
All
kept
right.
it quiet. This is why we kept
Let
it
me on
quiet.
MVP for life.
MVP, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Daddy.
Get out my studio.